Once again, my thing broke. Good evening. Hello. Yes, we're going back to doing streams on Thursdays again. Right. Let me have a look. Make sure everything's all good. Do I sound quiet or do I sound okay? I generally cannot tell. I think we're alright. Music up just a little bit. And I think we should be okay. Alright. Oh, great, they see me. Someone was saying, damn, man. Well, aren't you kind, Mr. Martin? Right, let me put that there so I can see in case the screen breaks. I wish I would switch to live chat. Because, funny enough, when some people in my other stream were talking in caps, it wasn't showing up when I had it on top chat. So I had to change it to live chat so I can see all the messages. It's really weird. Really weird and funky. Hello, Riley. Welcome in. Hello. We have literally just started. Hope you're all doing okay. And I have to admit, this box is huge. I can only just about get this whole thing on I can only just about get this whole thing on camera. I cannot believe how big this box is. Humongous. So yes, so this is the set that I was planning out apparently. So this is the set that I mentioned on Sunday. The TIE Fighter Collection. This is from, what was this from? Was it 2004? It must have been 2004. I'm pretty certain. And you see that right? You do get 4 TIE Fighters. 2 regular, Vader Side Advanced, and a Droid TIE Fighter? Or TIE Droid Fighter, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what the actual name of it is, but... but yes, that is certainly an interesting one. I think it's from like a Legends thing. I got to go. Yeah, no, it's right. Sorry. Thank you for stopping by. Hope and joining in. Hope you have a good evening. All right. So, right, how can I actually open this box? Oh, yeah. Yes and no. Let's just get the back stuff out a second, and then I will take a look at the thing. God, this box is enormous. Why is it so big? It's generally a box I don't think I can actually plan. Oops. Right. Instruction manual. That looks like a regular tie. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, it looks like it. But anyway, how are we doing, by the way, guys? Are we all doing good? Hope all is well. Hope all is chill. That must be Vader's time, because Vader's in that one. Vader's in that bag, so I will guess. Okay, so it's literally those two times by 2 kind of thing. I kind of want to look at. So let's do Vader's type first. Purely because I built one of the regular ties already. So I thought, I was going to see another normal person gonna be good. What we'd like to hear. Vader's tie. Fine. Let's have a look. Get Vader out there as well. Vader! Vader with his lightsaber backwards, apparently. Oh my. Probably a good thing I do these one at a time. Oh! The guy from eBay sent me 2 Vaders. Huh. Okay, I'm not going to complain. 2 Vader minifigures. That is interesting. I don't quite know how that works. And you're clearly alive after seeing the cat picture. Yes, it was cute. But it does takes a lot to put me out of commission. And cute capos won't quite do it. But it's fine. Very, very cute indeed. My goodness, look at all these pieces. Oh, many. I've also got a funny feeling that there's probably not going to be as many people in this stream because usually I've been streaming on the Sundays. So maybe the Sundays I need to keep the Sundays up for regular streams maybe. Anyways, I was doing a stream during the week was because it would be a bit difficult for me to do a stream on Sunday, so I was just like, you know what? Let's see how Thursday goes, and so far, not dead yet. We're under a week away from the 9th Jedi. We are indeed. Very much looking forward to that. So it's next Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, next Wednesday, I'm pretty certain. Ooh. As I said, I'm just super excited because it's just something. It's a completely new project, something completely unique and different. And so it's just like, how can one not be excited? How can one not be excited for a completely brand new project, you know? Brand new Star Wars. Oops. Why is this so loose? That's a bit better. One side was loose, the other side wasn't. It was very weird. These are old pieces, so I wouldn't be entirely surprised if some things weren't quite up correct. Black on that. Back over here. Back over there. Yeah, there's the other one. Right in front of me is where he is. My dad's surprised he wants to watch it despite not being in division to himself. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Why the sudden interest in it? Or is it because it's just another Star Wars project, or is he generally kind of curious about it? How can one not like Visions? Visions is so good. Ooh, big yawn. I promise I'm a little bit more awake this time. Hopefully I won't fumble my words like I did last week. An interesting thing, I actually forgot that I had that video scheduled. I keep forgetting what videos I'm scheduling and what ones and what I haven't. It's just like, even though I literally made that video yesterday, I completely forgot I scheduled it for today. For some reason I thought I scheduled it for Friday. It's an interesting one. It's because of the animation. Ah, I see. To fly it. Yeah, no, it's fair. It's definitely got some very... Ooh, this Vader's a bit dirty. I told him it's done by the same animation team by the OG Ghost in the Shell movie. Yeah. I keep meaning to watch the that Ghost in the Shell anime that's come out recently. There's a lot of stuff I need to catch up on, to be fair. There is a lot of things I need to catch up on. Something I will commit to doing at some point in the future. Slowly catching up with things, very slowly. It doesn't point out what's been put on. These old instructions. These OG blues are certainly taking me back. Oops. Trying to look at the reds and then I couldn't see them. Demonstrates me in science to what perfect choices anime is. Ah. Okie dokie. I'll definitely look into it at one point because I don't really have an excuse to not watch things now, as I'm done with my course. And I actually do mean that. It's not a case of, oh, I think I'm done kind of thing. I'm like, generally I am done. I am finished. I'm done. I'm just waiting for the certificate. Ah, so glad I never have to do it again, man. That was pain. Pain. With capital C. Oops. That's not okay. 194. It's right in front of me, that's where it is. Shoop. Don't know, can you hear that? Old piece ASMR. That's certainly an interesting one. What an interesting noise that was making. 22-year-old pieces. ASMR. I wonder if that's a thing. Wonders wonder if that is ever a thing within the community. Who knows? I don't know. It could be interesting. Dish goes on here. Very loose, but That should be right. But yeah, hopefully. Do look forward to seeing the Ninth Jedi, seeing what they pick up. Do we know how many episodes that it's meant to have? Because that's actually something I haven't looked up first, so I don't actually know. Something I didn't actually think about. Whoopsie daisy. Something I didn't think about looking up actually at the time. I'm gonna guess it's 8. You think a wild guess is like 8, maybe 10. I would say safe bet is probably 8. Sometimes 10 can be a bit much. Oh, it is 8. Okay. No, know what I'll be doing. Know what I'll be doing next week then. I'll be watching. Be spending the day watching all those episodes. Okay. Interesting. It's amazing how they manage to get the shapes of these ships with very little pieces. See what they're doing here. Sort of question mark. Very much black. Oops, where's that piece one? Over here! I do think about whether or not I can now to stream proper from a lot of these things. The upside to this is that it's not taking too long to build. It might be a quick one. World record. How many ships can I build in whatever time? In whatever time. Delightful. Okay. Didn't see it, so that's fine. Keep forgetting as well. Actually, the new Lego sets are coming out this weekend, if I recall. Which is gonna be fun. I did see a video of someone just flat out saying like, don't buy any of the August wave sets because apparently they're all bad. And it's just like, are they all bad? Are they all bad, or do you just disagree? Or are you just not a fan of itself, you know? Who knows? Ah, there we go. Be honest with me, how do you feel towards the upcoming Avatar 7 Heavens? I like it. It's definitely very different. It's very, very different, like from the previous, like from Korra, definitely. I don't think it looks bad by any means. Oops. Yeah, I'm not just letting you keep that. This thing just does not want to stay on. Like, at all. It really doesn't want to stay on. What the heck? The shield piece is just not... Alright, we'll see how that goes. No, but generally it's like, I'm by no means looking at it and thinking, well, this looks crap. I think it's an interesting premise. I don't know, something about it just feels off to me. I'm not really sure what, but something just feels off. Just popped into my head because of my past remarks about it. Yeah, no, it's I think it's a case of I do like the look of it. Like I said, completely new premise. It was just completely wild. The premise is just completely wild to see. But it's not bad. I don't think it's bad by any means. And the whole thing looking like that looks like the Korra done is like an antagonist. I don't think so. I think it's, personally, if I was to state my theory of such, she was meant to try and fix something, but it didn't quite work out. That is my theory. Didn't quite work out, something bad happened, and then obviously the world is as it is there currently, which is, it's a surprise. It's a big surprise. Very well that apparently Korra killed everyone, but then again we don't know what really happened. It'd be very wild if it turns out that that's what actually happened, but I don't believe that she done that. I think it's more a case of something bad happened. She tried to stop it. Didn't quite go as well. Oops, this page has come loose a little bit. Bear that in mind. But it's, yeah, no, I don't think it looks bad by any means. It's just different. It just looks very, very different, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It, well, just seems like it's certainly not for, I mean, I don't know what the general reception has been of it so far. I haven't really looked it up, to be completely honest. I could take a wild guess on what some people are saying about it. And I guarantee it wouldn't be all entirely positive. I still need to watch the actual the movie, because bloody hell, that animation looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think the more I see of the movie, the more I'm just like, yeah, this was generally robbed. This was generally robbed out of the cinema release. Like that is like serious movie quality animation. It's insane. Right, that's one wing. Together. It's definitely not quite as big as I thought it would be, but not exactly a lot of pieces in it either, so I'm not exactly going to complain, shall we say. Put these together. I'm hoping it's a weekly series, because if it ends on It ends up being a binge release, and I'm convinced Pan-Man doesn't give an F about the franchise. Oh yeah, no doubt. It's gorgeous. The story is decent, but the animation is what carries the movie. Fair enough. And I have to admit, the voice cast sound pretty good as well, because I know it's not the OG voice cast, if you will, but the voice cast actually do sound pretty good. Maybe I might be in the minority of that one, but generally I don't think the voice cast sounds all that bad, because I know there was a lot of fiasco about that one. But generally it sounds. But generally they all sound pretty good. Straight. There we go. Done straighter. Straight-ish. So yeah, it's I think it would definitely be interesting to see. So now. Long way around. I've been together though, the fact that they got they released to be amazing. Oh really? I actually didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that at all. Huh, interesting. Goes to show how much I pay attention, I suppose. Definitely gotta try and find the time to watch it. Oh, another. Hello from my lunch break. Hello, Isaac. Welcome. Hopefully your work is going well. We have almost finished the first time. Wait, I forgot to put bits and pieces on the back of them. I was looking at the pieces, I was wondering, hang on, there's a lot more pieces left on this one than I was originally thinking. I just kind of like, did I do something? Did I do something bad there? I generally couldn't tell. Seems like it's a negative. Even he commits so much to any role he's given. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He enjoys like just about any role that he really does now. You can tell that he enjoys. Generally tell he enjoys acting the whole. This bit breaking is a bit of a bugger. But it is what it is. There. There. Huh, interesting. Kind of looks a bit odd, but it kind of works to a degree. That catches on to here. Just show this on here. Old ties. Boom. He's in the new Avatar film. There we go. It's Vader's TIE Advanced from 2004. Interesting build. A cool one. Interestingly enough, Vader's I think because of his cape, Vader doesn't actually have a control panel for his tie, which is interesting. So he's literally using the Force to fly this right now, which is quite funny. Yeah, no, it's cool. We like our classic blue ties out here. We'll be able to Vader around. Oh yeah, Isaac, I got a second Darth Vader as well. I don't particularly know why, but I did. So, while we've got it up, might as well build the heroic TIE fighter while we're here. It's the next in the instructions. That's it. I'll probably only build one of these. I'll probably only build one of the other ties because it just, I don't know. I could build the other one, but generally I'll probably only build. The one. I think. So much blue. But if you ever want to just get rid of pieces, getting the ties are the way to go. Where's that other piece gone? There it was. Oh, Jay, if you're making Optus Prime, then would you probably? Lol. Talking about that, the other Transformers thing, aren't you? I did see that. And I thought you two would probably, or people would probably be more interested in that one. What's that? Ah, there it is. Underneath the thing. More like a sorry, not sorry. Lol. Oh yeah, this won't be interesting because it's not actually. This is a droid. This is a droid TIE fighter. So this isn't obviously. It's obviously not being flown by a pilot. This is Are these droid tri-fighters actually a thing, or are they more of like a Legends? Or more of like a Legends thing? Because I've never actually seen these droid ties anywhere actually, now that I think about it. I could be wrong. But to the best of my knowledge, I don't recall these droid ties. Is interesting in itself. Here. Droid TIE guys, as I'm hearing of that. Yeah, no, that's what this is. It's like you said, you got Vader's TIE Advance, you got two regular TIEs, and then the other one is called a droid. It's called a droid TIE fighter. So there's here it is. This is apparently a minifigure. This is apparently a droid's brain. from what it looks, from what it says on the instructions, which is interesting. What this looks like, it just kind of looks like essentially a kind of like a beefed up tie interceptor of sorts. That's kind of what it looks like. So it's an interesting design. One of their meant to have been like an experiment by the Empire, looking at the Vulture droids, maybe. That would be my assumption. But maybe, but I'm also probably wrong about that. Like I usually am with a lot of Star Wars lore, especially when it comes to Legends lore. You know, the Empire had drive-bys. That's what I'm thinking. These things could very well be like Legends rather than canon, kind of thing. I reckon that's probably what it is. I just wasn't entirely aware of their design. Here. It don't make it particularly easy of sorts to do this. That's right. Wasn't Legends canon when this set came out? Yes. Yes, I guess. I don't actually know then. I don't know where these things build up, to be honest. Yeah. Can someone do a little lore dive? A little Star Wars lore dive looking into the background of these droid fighters? The droid brain apparently sits in there, which is interesting. The set in general is just really bizarre because it's not. A lot of times nowadays you would get sets that have like two ships, because it's usually like something versus something, but it's never a case where you would get 4. That I feel like is a new one for the books. I said 4 ships in 1 is definitely an interesting choice. I don't wonder how much this set actually was as well. Didn't look that up. Feel like I said 4 ships. I'd say each of them are probably roughly, let's say, on average 200 pieces each. So maybe I'll take a wild guess, maybe about 50 quid if I was to put a price on this set. Say about 50. I think 50 is a fair bet. But no, that could be interesting. I know it's kind of, but I think it's kind of like, because there's the TIE Crawler, which was like a droid tank, not a droid tank, TIE tank, and that one isn't exactly I wouldn't exactly say that we saw that one anywhere in particular. If anywhere at all. Oh, excuse me. When I think about it, so it's certainly interesting. Apparently, it's still canon. It's just called the Auto Fighter now. Oh, Droid Auto Fighter. What, just Droid Auto Fighter or just Auto Fighter? Interesting. Oh, fine, that's one. Is that 1x4? Is that? Oh no, it's 1x2. Okay. Here. Interesting. So it is still canon. Wonder what it's appeared in. Unless it's... Did it by any chance appear... Has it by any chance appeared in a comic? I feel like I might have seen it somewhere. I feel like I've seen it pictured somewhere, and I feel like... And I generally feel like it's, it'll be like something like on a comic, appearing somewhere in like a comic. Because I don't remember it appearing in any like live action project, to say the least. Which is, say, interesting. Very interesting design. I kind of my kind of catering has kind of got around the cockpit. It's definitely an interesting design choice. Ooh. Excuse me. I need to put more on there. I was. For whatever reason, this thing doesn't like to these old instructions, man. It's one reason why the newer instructions are so much better is that they actually tell you what things need to be put where, and they don't just randomly put them on, because you'll be able to build something and then you'll be like, well, where did that come from? And you realise it was like something from like 3 instructions ago, but you didn't see it because the thing was just not telling you where to put them. Can't see a piece currently. That's fine. I will have a look for that. First appeared under Auto Fighter in IDW Comics in 2019. Okay. Interesting. That's definitely an interesting one. Again, it might just be one of those. Might be one of those just obscure random designs. Maybe it was like in concept art. That makes sense to me. Maybe I might have appeared in some kind of concept art. At least that's what I would assume is the case. I don't understand where else it would kind of appear. So technically, 2019 was its first official like canon, canon appearance, if you will. So we're building the actual wings of this now. But yeah, no worries, guys. Have a good one. Take care. We'll go by. Hopefully work will go alright. Interesting, they got like kind of like a TIE interceptor kind of vibe. Okay, put them. Cool. Interesting design. An interesting design choice for sure. Oh. Okay. That's a good thing, it makes it a bit more solid. An interesting design choice nevertheless. Yeah, it's basically like a much more rectangle, flat-ended kind of TIE interceptor, if I would take a wild guess. Down there. Yeah, definitely seems to be a bit quieter in here today. Whoosh. But then again, I suppose that might be from streaming on a weekday rather than my usual Sundays. Which is what it is. It happens. Ba-boom. Right, push this here, push this onto here. A really interesting design, this one. Oh. Right, hang on. Move some stuff around a minute. I reckon. Sorry, I'm just debating something a minute. Right, do it that way. We'll start these out. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm just double checking something. For sure. Right. How about look here? As I said, I don't think I'll build all the ties. I might just kind of build this one and maybe build one of the other regular ones rather than building both of them. Because it's lots of ships to build, basically. If I'm being honest, it's a bit too hot. Should have probably done this another time. Hello, Darth. Darth? Oh, Darth. Hello. I've seen you comment on a couple of my posts before. I hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. We're just building the what was it was called? It's called the Auto Fire. It's called the Auto Fire, even though on this thing it was called the Droid TIE Fighter back in 2004, whenever this set came out. Well, I hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. What kind of design is this one? Hero Pish. Hero Pish? What? Hello, Commander Gree. Commander. We have been blessed by Commander Gree, ladies and gentlemen. Commander Gree has entered the chat. The guy who gets beheaded by Yoda. Sorry, I thought I'm bringing that one up. Where did you buy it from? I got this from eBay. That one used to do, didn't we? That's a relatively simple. Much more simple than I thought it was. That's what it was. Oh yeah, it is. How about that? Huh. I get what? Spoiler alert. I get what? So that's one win. Ah, I found the other grill piece there. Kind of sound like that fish from Family Guy, SpongeBob. I what? I have a question. What is your best tip for finding classic Lego sets for a cheap price? Safest bet is checking eBay, really. Usually I find a lot of the stuff that a lot of the times when I find the older sets, I tend to find them on eBay. I mean, sometimes you can get lucky, because this one I managed to get I managed to get it for about 110, whereas kind of like, which was a bargain, because most of the TIE collections going on eBay right now go for about 150, 160. So I just lucked out. I guess it just depends how much you're willing to pay for it. That would be the thing. Depends how much you're willing to pay and what you're after, really. But generally, keep an eye out on eBay. You can keep an eye out on Bricklink as well, because they might have some stuff. And do you have any of the plane sets? Plane sets? Could you specify plane sets, Greed? Do you mean like city plane sets? Do you mean the city plane sets? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, check in them bins as well, because there'll be some people might be selling some old stuff, a bunch of old stuff, kind of like in a big old bin. You'll usually find a lot of old stuff in there as well. Oh, like the Concorde one. No. To answer your question, no, I don't. Don't really care for kind of planes, really. But that could also be partly due to the fact that I have aerophobia. Not to say that the sight of the plane would freak me out, but we kind of like, nah, seems a bit weird that I don't like flying and then I own a model of a plane. You know? Kind of seems a bit weird in that regard. Yeah, but generally, keep an eye out on Bricklink, keep an eye out on eBay, just see what you can find. Or people who sells their kids stuff from the early 2000s for barely nothing. Yeah, that'll be where to find them. definitely be where to find them. I kind of got my eye at the moment on the original like 8080. Someone is selling one of those for sealed. I'm kind of keeping an eye on. I'm kind of keeping an eye on that at the moment, seeing if I could potentially get it for a cheaper price. Then I feel like I'd be committing the ultimate collector's sin by buying a set that's 20 years old and sealed, and then actually opening it. I feel like that's a sin. Is that a sin? Is that a Lego sin, as some people might call? Some people might say. A part of me feels like it's yes. Another part of me feels like nah. You're just gonna build a damn thing. What does it matter? Maybe that's just I think. Something I do is try to find them used out of the box. Usually they're pretty cheap. That's true. That's a good one. They said it depends what you're after. If you're looking for like the complete thing with like the box and instructions, then you have to be prepared to pay a bit. Because obviously some of these boxes are like 2 decades old. So you would definitely have to bear that one in mind. My largest set that I have is well, actually, largest set that I've got built, the Death Star. Largest set not built, the Titanic. Still got a Titanic that I need to build at some point in time. Oh, I forgot to put some pieces on. Hello there! Thank you, Commander Grief, for subscribing. Thank you. I don't actually know if you hit the hello there. I'll have on the thing, but mine's a Titanic. Nice. Sorry for my silence. I was debating with my mum about how echidnas are related to hedgehogs or armadillos. Spoiler, they're related to neither. Sonic and Knuckles are cousins. Plot twist. Yeah, no, the Titanic is one that I have got, like, it's still in the box, but I've literally gotten, that's like one set that I just have no room to put it anywhere, so it's a bit tricky. So it's kind of a bit tricky for me at the moment to kind of build it. Likely be a moving out project once I kind of get a chance. So here is the Droid TIE Fighter, or the Auto Enforcer Fire, or whatever it was called. It's basically like it's just like a really different kind of flat version of the TIE Interceptor. Interesting one. Thank you for stopping by, then Darth. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. So that's that one. Got no room to put all these ships. My goal before you reach 10k is to make you like planes. I have Commander Gree, I have a fear of flying, so I don't think I'll ever like planes, to be honest with you. Especially not after my the flight when I came back from holiday, which was absolutely horrible. Right. I'm only going to build one of these TIE, because there is another one to build, but I only kind of I don't really want to build 2 TIEs. To be completely honest, so I'm just going to build this one. Then I'll have a look at the other stuff. Take like a little kind of closer look at them all. But I mean, if it's a goal before 10k, I mean, you've definitely got a long while yet. Slowly closing on 2k, that's kind of crazy in itself. Yeah, no, planes, unfortunately, not something that going to particularly catch my interest. Just in general, playing, asking any questions. Is exposure therapy. Well, no, my thing is I just don't like flying. it's tricky to it's tricky to say for me really, because I don't. The worst thing for me is turbulence, which is always inevitable. You know, all the pilots always say, when you hit turbulence, it's like you're going over speed bumps on the road. Blah 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 blah, and I'm just kind of like, well, to a degree, yes, but also no. It's two very entirely different feelings. But it's tricky. Did you check out Stamping Long Nose? I did, Big Snoopy, and I can see what you mean. He doesn't sound exactly like me, but I can certainly see why you say I sound like him. So I hope you're doing well. Mr. Commander Gree is trying to get me over my fear of flying. That's what we're going on at the moment. Marvel aren't doing season 2 of Wonder Man despite greenlighting it months ago. What? How can they greenlight something and then say they're not going to do it? What? I sound like Vader. What? I sound like Vader in this theme, actually, funny enough. What? You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home. That's the other bit about flying. It's seeing the giant metal birds. It can be anything. I prefer military, but doesn't just have to fly. Just admiring the giant metal bird. No, I know. I get it. But no, I think my problem is when I look at planes, I just kind of link. It just kind of gets linked back to my aerophobia, and then just kind of like, don't really want to think about that kind of thing. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help me, unfortunately. So, funny, it's just weird. Don't know reason, but it's for some reason that happening. Marvel nor even Disney gave a reason why. Maybe it didn't perform well. That's usually 90% of the reason why a lot of stuff doesn't go ahead. Just not performing well. I was to take a wild guess. Is it a reason in that sentence? It's fine. Reason. It's fine. It happens. Oh, we'd like to know that there's a plane that's so fast there basically isn't any turbulence. I mean, if they could hurry up and make that so for all the planes, that'd be amazing. That would be grand, but unfortunately it doesn't exist yet. At least not like passenger planes, as far as I'm aware. The only time I experience smooth flight is when funny enough, when I'm flying on the bigger planes. Because flights going to and from Japan were quite smooth. Well, 3 years ago, and even going down to South Africa was relatively smooth as well. It wasn't too bad. But then again, coming back from South Africa, I slept for half the journey, so there is that. Did really well, so I don't. Maybe Marvel has to shift priorities or whatever. Maybe it's like 5 more years. Oh, really? Well, 5 more years until they kind of come in. That'd be neat. Yeah, that's interesting. That'd be cool. It'd certainly be cool to experience a flight and not have to worry about turbulence. But until then, I think we'll just run rampant. To give you an idea on how bad my my favorite flying is. I actually have to take stuff to help me run. It's that bad. It's that bad. In case you were curious, gotta take stuff to help me relax. Stuff that supposedly can be done. Can be down for that can be addicting, but I only ever take this stuff when I go flying, when I go on a plane. So I won't exactly say I'm addicted to this stuff if I'm only having it like once or twice a year. You know. When no longer ago, Concord. That's it. It's just one of those things. It's certainly not gonna disappear anytime soon, shall we say? That was expensive to run, of course. It's always about the money, huh? Not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns. I don't quite know why I'm quoting the Joker in this all. This time, but I am. Always about the money. Doop, doopity doop. Okay, so here. I don't know why, but these little cockpits of the TIE fighters have always kind of amused me. Very accurate design, despite being so simple. Despite being very simple, kind of like a perfect size as well in a way. These 2x2s. Two by two. Hello. Ah, here it is. That means I never know that far enough, but that looks right. And yeah, planes are just, nah, means to an end. I do kind of find it funny how the chat kind of went a bit quiet when I was talking about how when I had to take stuff to help me relax. It kind of like, is it really bad when I talk about, is it really that bad when I talk about that stuff? Am I really not allowed to? Right. Wings. Really interesting doing it like this game. I don't think I've ever had to line up plates like this for a while. Hello, Captain. Captain, welcome in. Oh, I won't tell my parents about the Wonder Man. Sorry. No, it's fine. No, it was just funny. The timing opening was just kind of. Oh, we built the TIE droid already? We did. Right here. And we have Vader's TIE advanced here. And we're building... We're only going to build one of the TIE fighters. Because I am, being completely honest, it's quite warm in my room. And I'm tired. I don't really feel the need to build. I don't particularly feel like building 2 regular TIEs at the moment. So I do apologise. But maybe if I'm not back too late. On a Sunday, maybe I might do another stream then. We'll wait and see. Yeah, just yap for a little bit. How are we doing, Captain? Are you good? Hope all is well. I also hope you guys enjoyed the short today as well. Before I'd make a silly short about another stream when I just couldn't speak English very well. I thought it was quite funny. I thought it was funny anyway. Definitely think it could definitely made these ties better is putting the blue pieces on the opposite side as well, which can be done. Right. So what indoors, well, it's cool outside. It's going to take days for the heat to be expelled from my house. Yeah. Same, friends, same. Where am I from? I am from the United Kingdoms. Britain, to be more precise. I am British. Goes on there. I would say there definitely is an easier way to maybe a lot easier than doing the tiny interceptors actually. I know the north or south. The north or south. I'm just gonna stay down from the United Kingdom. I don't want to get into too specifics. That's wild seeing this ×2 here for these TIE fighters. Let's put the other wing together. We are from the United Kingdom. Wings together, and then I said maybe I might just yap for about half an hour or so. So you know, it could probably build a TIE pretty quickly. To be completely honest, I don't have enough space at the moment. If I'm being completely honest, tomorrow, I'm probably going to have to take apart all the ties that I've built because I've got no room to display them. You sound stubborn? You sound stubborn? Yeah, certainly. I certainly don't sound northern. But like northern is definitely a more specific. A bit more specific. I don't know. I've been told that my accent, I don't really have much of any accent. I've been told in the past that I have a very neutral British accent, which is probably the best way to describe my voice, to be honest. Not like a specific accent, it's just kind of like, yeah, I sound British, but Man, I sure do love Lego Beast for 30366. I don't know what that piece is. Is that meant to be a specific piece or from a joke? Because if it is, don't get it. Did I just forget pieces? Oh no, it's from this. Oh. Look at the instructions, Ben, and then you might find where those missing pieces tend to go. You twits. I'm not quite sure where that 1x2 back grill piece is. Like, what do you call the bread thing that you put bacon? The bread thing that you put bacon in. That could be anything, because I have bacon in bread, baguettes, buns. It could be anything. I don't put like bacon in like one specific thing. I'm talking about the Type by windscreen piece. Ah, yeah, no, it's a good piece. That. I need to make sure. Where did I miss this piece from? Hang on. Let me go back. Let me just see. I've missed this somewhere. I think so. Come off of somewhere. Some call it a BAP Pro. Oh yeah, no, some call it a BAP as well. Yeah, no, that is true. Well, it could be any really. It's as I said, usually when I have bacon sandwiches, I'll have it in bread or baguette. The BAP, as you say, or yeah, well, like buns, like bread, baguettes. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, it is. As I said, I do have the fourth tie, like it is here, but I can't bother to build them all. As I said, they're all. Generally speaking, I would build the other one, but I'm gonna need to take these like apart probably after stream because I've got no room to display them. Why just spare part? I don't know. I don't know where that piece has come from, to be completely honest. It must have come out from something. I don't know where. It's come from somewhere. It's a mystery. It's a mystery though, so I'm not quite sure. Build it, build it, build it. Honestly, I would, but I'm gonna have to take. I've got nowhere to put them, Cap. I would build them. No. Sorry, I'm not. I would normally, but it's too much. Wait, I will check. You can have a check if you want. Normally I would. But as I said, I'm gonna have to take these apart after stream anyway because I can't display them anywhere. Oh, actually, you know what? Stop it. Let me put these to the side and I'll build the other one. Uno memento. Maybe I should try and build this without the instructions. Actually, I could make a thing. From this piece here to a 1x2 black grill piece. Okay, so from onto here. I really don't know. Now I said I was going to try and do this, but I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, it's that thing. Oh, I put these one way though. Well, what's it doodle? Doesn't matter. Definitely, again, very cool to have. Definitely very cool to have this in the collection. It's a shame I've got kind of nowhere to display them. Really. There you go. It could just be a spare piece. To be completely honest. Do I play games? I do. I do play games. I do stream games sometimes. Probably tend to stream games more on my Twitch nowadays rather than here. But I do stream games. I do play games. Games I've been... What's the main games I've been playing? I've been playing a lot of the Black Ops 1 port. The multiplayer port. On a PlayStation 5 lately, which has been equally as fun and equally frustrating because as much nostalgia I have for that old Call of Duty, I also forget all of the things that made me mad when I played the game. And oh boy, is there rage. Could make a Death Star hangar in the old LEGO style using the 2000 colours and minifigs. I have generally thought about doing that, actually. That's generally been an idea of mine. To do probably after the kind of Mos Eisley Tatooine build I'm doing. To display. Again, display, it's one of those things, I don't have a lot of room to really display anything. Eat a bit of a bummer. But, a Death Star kind of hangar mock is definitely an idea I got at the moment. Hang from the ceiling. Yeah. As cool as that would be, I don't particularly trust it. seen some people hang like their UCS Venators like by string, and I'm just kind of like, you're mad. If that comes down, that thing is gonna quite literally explode. And that would be equally funny, but also terrifying. But, yeah, it's I think the next thing I'd like to try and do, because of I think about a year or so ago, I built the classic X-Wing, but the thing I didn't build was the Yoda's hut, because I didn't find the pieces for Yoda's hut at the time, and I'd like to try and get the pieces back together to build Yoda's hut, so I can kind of have that set kind of fully complete. Because I got the X-Wing together, I just need to get Yoda's hut. I'll finish. You should get Discord. I'll make it everyone. I'm not really been bothered. I've had this debate. I've had this debate for ages about doing a Discord. I'm not really interested in making one, if I'm being honest. I mean, if people want to make a fan one, then by all means. On the extended back thing? Whereabouts? Because you can see the parts on there. Do we know where? Or is it like here? There? Is it like there or something? That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But to answer your question, Gree, there are meant to be 4. There is 4 on there. I just kind of put an extra one on it. Maybe it's just an extra piece in case it got lost. Oh well. I'll take it off. But yes, to answer the question about the Discord, Gree, I personally won't be making a Discord because I hear too many horror stories, but I won't stop people from if people wants to make like a fan Discord, I guess. I wouldn't be against that, but obviously I would have to set like some rules and stuff on that. But as I said, I'm not particularly bothered by doing a Discord at the moment. Well, my breaking also says only comes with 4 black grill piece. Yeah, no, it might just be a case that the person on eBay might have just put some spare pieces in there. It might just be what it is. Not a problem, doesn't matter. I won't say no to spare and extra pieces. It is what it is. Doesn't matter. There. But either way, as I said, quite happy with how this has come out. Because generally never really know how this stuff is going to go, especially when I bought that Republic Cruiser. Oh my god, that was so annoying. Martin, my moderator, my moderators will know how bad that turned out, how much was actually missing. It was insane. It was just kind of like, person said they had checked it, and I almost guarantee there was about 30% of the parts were missing, if not more. And it's just like, did you really check it though? Did you really check it? I don't think so. I'm not going to say that you're a liar, but you're definitely not telling the truth. You know? I have become more apprehensive when buying, who says he cried himself to sleep? I wouldn't say I cried myself to sleep, I certainly wasn't happy. That would be an understatement. Maybe the understatement of the century, I think. It's just crazy, dude. I don't understand how one messes that up, basically. I could understand that there were like a couple of pieces missing, like maybe a couple of little pieces, but this was a case of, yeah, it's very obvious that you haven't, I mean, if you did check it, you haven't checked it very well. And I'm willing, and I know we all make mistakes, it happens, but there's forgetting one piece and then there's forgetting half of the set. That's kind of what it felt like. That piece goes I can accept that piece goes somewhere and I know it. Robin, this piece will go somewhere and I will find it. It goes somewhere. I checked the instructions like 3 times already. It's probably a spare piece because there was some spare pieces in the box as well, like some really random spare ones. So it could just be a case of he found like a lot, she found just found the pieces and we're just kind of chucking them in and then realized they might put too much in there. Which is a case, it happens with me before when I'm finding pieces for stuff. So, it is what it is. That's it. I think what would make these blue ties better is if we flip this around and put like the blue on this side as well. I think that's something that would make the sets better. That just fell. What side did you say you bought and was missing half the pieces? The Republic Cruiser, the red Republic cruiser that gets blown up at the start of the Phantom Menace. That one. When I say missing, like, it wasn't small pieces. They were generally, it was missing 1.5 of its engines. Where those aren't small pieces. It was just a shocker. To be completely honest. Oh, there's another one of these. There's another one of these logos. Oh, that's amazing. It is. If it was fully complete, it would have been an amazing set. But unfortunately, it was not. Well, it's a bummer. Certainly was a very cool set, and I just wish that it was complete. All the figures were included. All the figures were in. That was about all that was actually done right in the set, was the figures. here. There's there. What? No, that's impossible. Yeah, no, it was the whole. It'd be quite funny to see if I can find that video. If I can find that video that I sent my mods of me basically going over it. But yeah, no, the whole like a whole ass engine was missing. Like literally, no joke, a whole engine was missing. So many pieces were gone. It's just kind of like, I just can't believe that this person. They say that they look for it, and it's just kind of, and then you see what's in there, and it's like, I mean, there is. Hello there, Tactical Gamer. How are you doing, good sir? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How are you doing? Hope all is well. We are just basically finishing the last of the ties. You know, I said I wasn't going to bother building the second normal tie, but I thought, you know what? We still got time. And bada bing, bada boom. We have completed the ties. Now let's just see if I can get them all on camera. So let's put the pilot in here as well. Interesting. I actually only need to get hold of the TIE bomber now, and I've got have all of the old TIE fighters. Oh, that's right. I put things in the wrong bit. Figured I'd pop in because that's work. No, that's fair. It's all good either way. Just hope you've been doing well, man. I'm just trying. Hang on. Gonna sort this out. Oops, that went flying. Come back, please. Oh, there we go. What's that called? Oh, it's not I think that's great. I mean, I brought my TIE crawler used to it and I had an extra tread piece, but I understood why there were like 70 you had to put together on each side. One would be misplaced. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it could have been, those tread pieces are usually appear as extra pieces in the in sets like that, so it would make sense. Gosh, there we go. Pilot is seated. Get this all in. Oh. One of them might be hidden. And TIE droid and extra Darth Vader. Speaking of extra pieces, Capo, I got an extra Darth Vader as well, just for good measures. I've been doing quite well. I've been quite well since I've seen your streams. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've only kind of recently started streaming semi-frequently again, because I've been quite busy with some coursework in like the first half of the year, so I kind of content creation kind of took a halt, if you will. But yeah, no, it's kind of slowly getting back in, kind of trying to get back into a schedule of sorts. Try my best. Now that's a nice extra. Yeah, no, I was quite surprised to get an extra Vader. But yeah, no, I have to say, it's definitely... I think it's just wild like seeing this set and just seeing that this is an actual set that came out like 20 odd years ago. Just had 4 ships in one set. It's kind of crazy. Nice. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I would say in terms of some of the new stuff that's coming out, which is coming out this weekend actually, I would say the only real one that I'm interested in is probably the Sandcrawler. Some people might be surprised by that because you're thinking, what? You're not excited about the AT-AT? And to that I say I normally would be, but I already have one. So it's like, why get another AT-AT? And I don't own a Sandcrawler, so Sandcrawler would be nice, and it's the Mandalorian themed one, so I'm not entirely against that. I like my Mandalorian early Mandalorian sets, so I could definitely see myself getting one of those at some point. To be honest, I kind of forgot what else was kind of coming out on August 1st. Apart from the AT-AT. I don't know. That's an interesting one actually. I can't actually remember any other stuff and sets that's actually coming out. That's actually coming out in August. I'll have to have a look. I have to figure that one out. That's it. If I don't stream this Sunday, I might try and have like a video to go up on the Sunday maybe. Try and get like a short or something, and then I'll definitely stream for the next Sunday. Have to see. Have to see if any more Bricklink orders arrive and such, and we'll go from there. I'm not excited about the AT-AT either. I saw the price and said, fine, I'll do it myself. I made one from extra parts. It's definitely not the best, but I think I did a good job. No, that's fair. As I said, the only AT-AT that I'd be interested in getting now is probably the sealed, like, original one that I've seen on eBay. That's probably the only one I'd be interested in getting, because that version of the AT-AT was generally a dream set of mine when I was younger. So that would be what I would get. Whether I will get it or not, I don't know. Excuse me. Because it's not exactly cheap. But we'll see. We'll see on their behalf. Wait and see. There's a couple of small things. Ones that I kind of want to get, and it'll be a bit random. I kind of want to get the Batmobile from the Batman one, the Robert Pattinson's Batman. I kind of want to get that one. That's kind of, because that looks quite a cool set. Hello, Lego Banana. Nice. Yo, do you like the old ties by any chance, Mr. Banana? I need to get a 2005 Anakin for my Interceptor. Yeah. I was unaware he's not expensive. But again, it's not an Anakin that I've looked for, because I do have that Interceptor somewhere. Speaking of Jedi Interceptors. Whoa, red Interceptor. Oh, Cool Guy Chill, thank you for subscribing. Hello, thank you for subscribing, I really appreciate it. If you're lurking in the chat, do feel free to say hello, but I have a funny feeling that you might be someone who subscribed from my short. They look really good. As I said, it's grand. It's crazy having all 4 of them kind of on screen. Oh my goodness, where is... Ah! Subscribe... Ah! I never know what to do. I never know what to do when I get so many subscribers. I was on like 1967 before I started streaming. Now I'm on 1975. Ah, where's everyone come from? Your UCS Lego Batmobile fell. Oh no, damn, that's unfortunate. Oh, that sucks. It's true, I just got the Millennium Falcon Lego. Oh, nice. So which one? The I say which one because that could be any one. It could be the Smart Play one. It could be the mid-scale one. It could be the Dark Falcon if that's still available. I don't actually know. But hello, chill guy. Oh, I'm not too late. No, you're not too late. We're just kind of yapping. We're just kind of yapping at the moment. We've got we finished the set. We got them all. Got the ships here on display. That's right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know how to do a thumbs up on this. But yeah, no, the Robert Pattinson's Batmobile set I've kind of been looking at because I generally really like that one. The big one. Oh, the UCS one. Dang, nice. I will build in my next vacation. Nice. Get it all sorted. I don't think I haven't dropped the Lego set. I think since probably when I had the Resistance bomber on display, and that set wasn't exactly a great one to put on display in general. That was the last one that kind of dropped, fell to pieces, and I had to admit I do get a bit paranoid, and I have to move my Death Star to dust that old thing. That's oh boy, shall we say. That one's an old boy kind of moment. But UCS Millennium Falcon, nice. Nice. Like I said before, the UCS UCS sets have never really appealed to me. At least like not the big ships. Because I'm just kind of like, if I have versions of those ships, why would I pay so much money to get a bigger version of something I own? You know, that's my logic. And those ties are great. They do look good. They do look very nice. I am a fan. I got my 2015 Death Star dual once. Was hell rebuilding it. Oof. Actually, no, I lie. A set that I didn't personally drop, but that has fallen off a couple of times because of wind blowing my blind and then blowing on. It's the Star Wars sign. The Star Wars like logo and sign that I got has been blown off my shelf about 3 times, and I've had to rebuild it 3 times. That was fun. That was an interesting experience trying to put that back together. I also brought the Star Destroyer as well. Oh, what, the UCS one or the one that has Cal Kestis with it? That was an expensive figure to get as well, actually. Cal Kestis. Actually, in terms of stuff that I've actually got a bit of a backlog of sets to build from like my birthday. I have. So maybe I'll do that as my weekend's poll, decide which one I want to do, because I've got 2 sets I got for my birthday, which is the Wally one, but it comes with Eve. That comes with Eve and Mo. And I've got the R2D2, the big like R2D2, the one that comes with the Darth fella, not Darth Malak, it's someone else figure and such. So that's pretty neat. Could be a fun one to put together. I'm going to go and play some games. Of course, with you. Yeah, no worries, Tactical. Take care, man. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you again, man. You take care. Have a good one. I'm always really happy when I see kind of viewers who have been watching me for years kind of pop back in. It's just really nice. It's just really nice to see, because it's just nice to see that you're all doing well and such. I do remember you guys. Just for the record, I do remember the people that come into the stream. I wish I had Lego sets to build. To be fair, I need to. As much as I want to get the Sandcrawler, I probably shouldn't, because I do have a bit of a backlog of stuff to build. But I do unfortunately have to sell some stuff. Last set I got must have been the 2007 80AP. Ah, that's a good one. That's one I've got in pieces somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It's getting a bit later now, so maybe. Whoops. Okay, the sign moved. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Let's have a double check or something. Wash. Nothing. Nothing. Stuff there. Cool. That's just interesting. 80%. That should be 100%. What are you guys doing? Who is? I know this poll was technically rigged, but how dare you vote for the bottom option? Dare you? How dare you? It's quite funny, actually. Yeah, no, we're in a pretty chill kind of situation at the moment. I have to have a look to see what other sets are coming out in August. Also, no, the Anakin isn't too expensive. About 10 years. Oh, really? That's generally more than I thought it would have been. Really, I thought it would have been less than that. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess he's quite an old figure now. Or at least you admit it was rigged. Oh, it was 100% rigged. Of course it was. Who said it wasn't? 100% rigged, of course. Yeah, it's kind of slowly cooling down here now, so I'm kind of being able to sit down and kind of start making more videos and such. So I got some funny ones. Definitely got some funny ideas lined up for shorts and such. Did it at the very beginning. Oh, that was a sarcastic one, man. Come on, Martin. We're British. You should know that I'm a big old sarcastic git. Sarcasm is built into our blood, built into our system of veins and such. Oh god, excuse me. Ugh. Been exposed in 4K? Nah, not the first time I've been exposed to something. Not the first time I've been exposed. But alas, it's fine. I still generally don't know, going back to my Tatooine mock that I'm doing, I still actually generally don't know what to put in that area that I've built up. I don't know whether or not to make it into like an alley kind of way-ish sort of things. Because I think having something on top might just be a bit weird. It would kind of look a bit weird structurally. So I'm umming and ahhing about making changes. Or rethinking the design, if you will. I'm having a think. So far, I'm not so sure. Ugh. Had Greedo somewhere. Yeah. Could try and put Greedo in somewhere. Still think I want to add like the ATST in there somewhere. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Because I replayed the Mos Eisley kind of level, and there's a random like green like bicycle that's just parked off the side on the map, which is a bit random. It's certainly a bit random, I must say. It's an Easter egg, so we can definitely do that for sure. Can definitely work that out. Yeah, no. I think other than putting in like maybe another building, which to be fair I could do. We will have a think on that one. Yeah, I've got an idea. Maybe if on that side, maybe kind of put like an alleyway of sorts in there, and maybe like a smaller building in there, perhaps. Mayhaps. Yeah, no, I'm not so sure about that one. We'll think. We will have a think and we will consider it. Right, before I do anything, I'm going to have a look. Also missing the droid fire from the Interceptor by Kent, saying I got it. I got it for €1. Oh, nice! There is someone in the UK that's kind of selling the things like the extra droid fires and such for things, which I think is quite useful. Which is definitely quite useful for me anyway. When kind of wanting to build sets and such. Even as that, I always want to try and raid into like other like Lego YouTubers and such, but no one streams. No one does the streaming, so I end up raiding into VTubers who I watch. Those are like the only people who stream on here. Well, to answer the question, there is currently no one streaming. If I type in Lego. Nope, upcoming. No, there are live ones. They're like those 24/7 like live things, or ones I just can't raid into. So no raid for now. There was used Lego store near me once. It shut down though. Had many great memories from there. Yeah, no, I've got one not too far from me that sells not just used Lego. It's got new Lego, and it's like it sells like a bunch of stuff in there, like games and such, and other things. That's where I got the Skyhopper set that I showed, and I showed you the other day. So I found that because I thought that was a pretty good score, if you will. Quite happy about that. Yes, I'm quite happy with how the Mosaic kind of build is coming along. In hindsight, it's really quite simple, but I don't think simple is entirely a bad thing. I kind of like it being quite simple, to be honest. So I don't mind it really. The 2003 one, no, the Clone Wars one. That's the 2013, the Skyhopper. Aegis Skyhopper thing, the like the weird dark tan kind of ship from the Clone Wars. I don't quite know what it is. It's called the HH something, not HS. HS. That's another name of other ships. It's like the HH Skyhopper flyer thing, or Sky Chaser. I don't know actually. I don't actually know what the name of it is. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up. We will these those things. Yeah, I think in terms of this Sunday, I'll I might do a stream, but if I don't, I might try and get an animation. Oh, that one. I was thinking of the Skyhopper that Luke has them all of. Ah, right. Oh god, yeah, that's another. That's an old one. I wonder how much that one. I wonder how much, because I know there was a newer version that came out, I think like 10 years ago. But I know there was like an older version. Interesting. Yeah, no, that one. was able to get them the figures for it in a relatively decent price as well. So I've technically got the whole set complete, apart from the box. But I'm not going to worry about the box too much. So it's fine. It's fine. Right. What was I going to do? I'm thinking of getting that one. Some dude is selling it for 20 years with a figure and instructions. Oh, really? Ah, so not terribly expensive then. I might look that up. I might have a look at that actually after stream. So, hello, how neural and how neural. I don't know how to pronounce your name. How Neurali? Am my kids call you Howl or Neurali? How Neurali? I'll call you Howl. I apologize. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good one. We have built the ties, as you can see. We're just kind of yapping for a little bit. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in probably about 5 or so minutes. But I'm glad you joined. In. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good evening or afternoon, or morning. Let's see. Right. Yeah, Skyhawk could be an interesting one actually. That's it. There's not really many other kind of old sets I want to get hold of. Maybe. No, probably not. I was thinking what might have been quite cool was getting the very first iteration of the X-Wing, but then again, I'm kind of like, I have the X-Wing and I think it's the better version of it, so I'm just like, meh. What would be quite neat to get actually is the Millennium Falcon, not the first version, but like the second version of it, the one that appears in the Complete Saga. That'd be quite a good one to get hold of. I don't actually have a Millennium Falcon, now that I think about it. What do you want to think about? Is there anything we want to think about and to consider? It's quite bizarre looking at these old blue TIE fighters and looking at the most recent version of the TIE fighter and just seeing like the level of detail. The level of detail changes. 2001, yeah, 2004, 2005, whichever one, yeah. Oh no, it must be 2004. Yeah, 2004. Because one build I would have liked to have done is to try and recreate some of the art, recreate some of like the promotional art and some of the instructions, specifically the back of the it must be like the X-Wing and the Snow Speeders, where it's got like inside Echo Base. It's got like X-Wing, Snow Speeders, it's got the Falcon in there as well. I'd like to try and recreate that. That would be pretty cool. But that would involve having to get another X-Wing. I think that would be quite a fun one to try and kind of redo. Trying to recreate of sorts. Yeah, really just in it's really in like in kind of like a trend mood of just like recreating mocks in kind of like the early kind of 2000s, kind of like early 2000s Star Wars kind of style, really. Because that was the Lego Star Wars that I grew up with. So I'm kind of a bit biased when it comes to things like that. But I think people probably already knew that about me, so... In general... don't think there's much more to add or say, really. I tried making a General Grievous level from the Complete Saga, just made a little snob base and put the figures on. Nice! No, that's a good one. That's a good idea. I have got a custom order from Big Labs with some other Complete Saga stuff in there, which I'm hoping should potentially get here within the next week or so. I still very much like this Keanu Mundi. Oops. This Complete Saga Keanu Mundi. I still don't get why they never actually released this this official figure of this with this head. That would have been such a good figure, and a great head. That would have been such a great head mold as well. I really wish they actually did that. It's very cool. But yeah, no, it's we're all good at the moment. As I said, I've got ideas. I've got a couple of ideas for some shorts. Got some funny ones. Just kind of need to sit down and record the audio for and other things. Oh yeah, as well. I'm planning on changing my username probably soon. As I said, I'll do an announcement for it because I don't want people to kind of get confused of sorts. But I will just be changing this user name to the same name as my second channel, and my other channel will just be kind of like it'll be kind of, I might just change it into like a Twitch VOD channel. So I'll put like any like Twitch VODs, any VODs from Twitch on there maybe. That's kind of my plan. Because this channel now, I'm just kind of like, I don't just do animations on here anymore. I kind of want to spread out do kind of different variations of content, I think, rather than just animation. I wish I had done a Shakti back then. The Fig Labs do actually do a custom Shakti for I think it's about 20 quid, but the thing is they're in the States, so it would shipping would probably be quite expensive. But it'd be a good figure to have. Definitely be a good one to have for a classic. Maybe the other one wouldn't be that expensive. Yeah, no, Shakti's going to be an expensive one no matter what, really, isn't she? So I realised she only came in. And does she only come in like 2 sets? At least the Clone Wars version of her, I think. I'm not 100% on that one. Hello, Maverick. Welcome in, good sir. We're just kind of yapping. I'm probably going to be wrapping up very soon, but you can see the 4 TIE fighters right here. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm just kind of rambling on about stuff. But yes, essentially, the plan is, as I said, I'm going to make an announcement by doing like a name change, so you guys will know about it. And then, yeah, as I said, the other channel will be like a VOD / like extra thing. I reckon. Whew. Thinking about that, I'm yawning. I probably should kind of go off in a minute, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, no, but I definitely recommend like checking out like Big Labs, or just checking out like anywhere that does like a Complete Saga customs, if that's kind of what you're into, because you'd be quite surprised at what you can find. Customs are definitely a good alternative of sorts. But yeah, I think in terms of the stream on Sunday, I might do one on Sunday. Maybe if I get a couple more, maybe if some of my Bricklink orders arrive by Sunday, then maybe I'll do another little continuation stream of that. It's quite fun. It's quite fun building building up on that and chatting to you guys while I do it, so I can definitely do that again. Wait and see. But in terms of buying new sets, I don't know. I probably shouldn't buy anything new, at least not for a while, because I have a problem. But you know, the words of Tom and Jerry is like, I have a problem, but I'm happy. Which I can stream. You can stream. You just gotta believe. Believe. Just believe in yourself. I would also like to recreate the deleted scene with Shakti's death on Grievous's ship and would prefer to use the old figures. I like them more than the over detailed new ones. I will check the site. I'll tell you what, let me just find what the actual name of it is for Yukapo, and then I'll put the name of it in here for you to look at, for you to check out if you want. Fig Fab Labs. Let me just put it in here for you to have a look at. Fig Fab Labs. It's not the actual. It's not that's. If you put that into Google, you'll find it. Some of these two animations on my free time. I don't post them, I just do them for myself. No, that's fair. That's always fair. Thanks over there. Yeah, no one. I'm gonna go. No worries, Maverick. I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream soon anyway, mate. So I wouldn't worry about it. But I hope to potentially see you again. But have a good one. Take care, Maverick. And then I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Even though I think I said I was gonna wrap it up about 20 minutes ago, but I yap, and I'm very good at doing it. But no, what you said about like overly detailed figures, Cat, it's an interesting one. I like newer figures, but I think I just lean towards the more classic figures. I think because I just have more nostalgia for them. It is definitely very much I'm very much blinded by nostalgia. There is no doubt about that. But I just kind of like when I was building the mock, I was going to use like more modern figures, but I just kind of like, yeah, I think just classic ones would just fit it better, and they kind of do. Classic figures do just kind of fit better, I think, as a whole. So that's fun. Yeah. I mean, some older figures are just better than the new ones anyway, especially the Gonk droid. Old Gonky is much better than modern Gonk. So much better. Right. I'll say we'll wrap it up there for now. So yeah. I'll say my plan for Sunday is if some of my Bricklink orders arrive, then I will do a stream on Sunday, kind of continuing the build. I'll continue doing my Tatooine build on Sunday. If not, I'll try and get like an animated short out for, I say Sunday, probably maybe Monday, because Monday is usually the day where I upload shorts. But we'll see. But that's the general outlook of my plans for kind of the rest of the week. So yeah, I got my first set in 2012. I don't have much storage at all for the old ones. Well, maybe the complete saga did help a bit, as I did play that in a friend's house back in the day. Yeah, no, definitely it would. That would probably help. You see, I'm just an old man. I'm an old man who has nostalgia for the old stuff. That's why I like the old TIE fighters. Maybe I should make room to display these TIE fighters instead of the modern ones I got up there. Yeah, I'll do that. But anyway, yes. We are going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I'll admit, was a little bit tired at the start of the stream, but I kind of slowly got my energy back, which was good. And it was a fun build. I'll definitely try and see if I can build like any kind of newer sets, any kind of other sets. Good set. I've got an R2D2 and I've got a Wally one, so maybe I'll build one of those on stream. Maybe next week or so, or on something. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But yes, we will wrap it up there for now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will potentially see you guys on Sunday. If not, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and have a good weekend. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye from here. Bye-bye. I don't know how to wave at the camera. Ah, I pressed all the wrong buttons. Ending stream. Ending stream.